Hello and good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to The Done Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a live stream channel and also a writing/vlogging channel. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can always email me at amanda@donephotodesign.com. Links for all of that can be found in the description below. But for this pick a card reading, we're just going to be figuring out what Spirit wants you to know right now, something you need to hear. Just whatever messages Spirit has for you at this time are going to pop up in this reading. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy, and focus in on pile number 1 with creative blocks and the seahorse, pile number 2 with abundance and the seashell, and pile number 3 with money and the starfish. And if multiple piles call out to you, there may be messages in different piles for you. But once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. But please remember, these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you and your life, your situation, and just go ahead and leave the rest behind. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on your cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1 are those of you who selected the Creative Blocks card and the little seahorse. This is going to be your message. Just whatever Spirit needs to bring through for you at this time, what you need to know, what you need to hear. We're going to just lay it out and see what comes up. So we started out with Creative Blocks, but we also have the card here of Destiny with the crystal that resonates with the third eye chakra of fluorite. Beautiful, beautiful fluorite. And it says here on the back, Destiny, follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. So you guys are uncovering the truth, but I don't see this as, it can really reflect as something on the external, but this really does start with an internal truth, a truth you are realizing about your belief systems, about yourself, about your abilities, about your skills, about being able to overcome certain things. Because pairing this up with the Creative Blocks card, this is actually a really beautiful message from Spirit that it is your destiny to overcome any obstacles that are in your way. So with the Creative Blocks card, it says, if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all your work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. And this could be, perfect example would be, I create this little setup and get the cards dealt out, and as we go, Spirit and I co-create this reading for you. This is just me offering this from, love and wanting to offer something for the highest good of all involved. And I really do see you guys coming at your creative projects of just different things in your life from this beautiful energy of wanting to serve and help those around you. So creative blocks are being lifted. It is part of your destiny at this time. So let's go ahead and get some additional guidance. And I kind of have a little beach theme going. I just thought it would be fun since it's been very hot where I'm at. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so maybe if you are experiencing some snow, you're wishing that the beach was near. But let's go ahead and get some tarot. I tried to find my water or beachy kind of themed cards. I don't have that many, which is kind of surprising because I love the ocean. All right. What does group 1 need to know right now, please, Spirit? All right, we have here the 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yes, this is you and Spirit co-creating something really beautiful. You're being helped. You are receiving that abundance and that help. We also have the King of Swords. So yeah, you guys really are in charge of taking that leadership role in your own life by following where your instincts lead, following the little breadcrumbs of synchronicity and signs from Spirit, because they are leading you to somewhere very beautiful, to be able to express yourself, because the King of Swords is not going to hold back. When he has something to say or convey to the world, he's gonna do it. He's gonna say it, and there's really no stopping him. And that's really what I see is you working together with Spirit or getting help. Maybe someone is collaborating with you or shouting out your platform, and then that kind of starts you out on a really nice footing to be able to really show up as a leader to a lot of people. For some of you, this could look like social media, collaborating with maybe even a creator that's bigger than you, and their following is now your following because they really fell in love with your message or your content, whatever that looks like. But you guys are also wanting to even out the scales or pay it forward in some way where maybe in the past someone paid it forward to you, and now you are in a position where you can pay it forward. And paying it forward doesn't always look like you having to give cash money to someone. This can look like giving your time, your attention, your effort, your love. even just sending out love to random strangers on the street, that is paying it forward. Okay, what else is coming through today for group number 1? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear at this time? We have worthiness, and I love this message coming out with everything we've got going on so far, because a lot of us don't feel worthy of these big creative endeavors that we get inspired from Spirit to create, or from our higher self to create. We don't feel worthy, but just know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, and that is where the Six of Pentacles comes in. We will block our blessings if we don't accept that help or that abundance from Spirit and from other people in our lives. A lot of times we will block our blessings by thinking we can do it alone, or we should do it alone, or, oh, I don't deserve that, so I'll just wait. The time is over for waiting. You know, you guys are ready to start something new and fresh and exciting and creative that you're passionate about. But it might start for some of you with simplifying your life a little bit. We have the Simplify Your Life card. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities, and also that clutter from your mind. Specifically with this King of Swords, there might be a lot going on in your mind, or a lot you're ruminating about or worrying about or thinking about. For instance, if you are a writer or you have some sort of creative project and there's all these moving parts, say you're that writer we were just talking about and you're wanting to publish a book. Well, that's great and all. You get your idea, you start writing, and la-di-da, but how are you going to publish this book? Are you going the traditional route? Or if you do self-publishing, that's a whole other can of worms where you're going to have to learn all the ins and outs of all the different places that you put your book up for sale, and marketing and strategies, and copyright and back matter and all the things that you just, you think, oh, this is exciting. But look, you have the ability to make these things happen. But first, you might have to clear a little bit of clutter from your life, from your mind, from your aura, to really allow that flow of good new energy to come in and help you. These new opportunities. I'm seeing a lot of new opportunities as well. All right, what else is coming in for group 1? Please, Spirit, what do they need to know in here right now? We have light. Yes, you guys are embodying a lot of your own light, or bringing more of your higher self online, and also acting as this really big beacon of light, or this inspiration for other people in your life as you work through your own creative blocks, or anything that's, projectedly standing in your way. You are moving through this and inspiring others to do the same. All right, let's get one more from this deck, please, Spirit. Here it is. What's this one? Go with the flow. And what does it say here? Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So really the key word here for you guys is just getting in the flow. And as you flow with things, that's when that balance can really come in. And you feel a lot more in control of things, even knowing that you're not in control of everything. It's like you're releasing that control and knowing that whatever is meant for you will flow to you. You will follow your instincts and lead to the truth of what is meant for you and what you're supposed to be doing. Supposed to be, there is no supposed to be, but on a soul level, we all have these little nudgings or inklings about life that, oh, I should do this or I should do that. A lot of times that is our soul coming through, especially if it lights us up, but it might scare us a little bit, like, how do I even go about this? Know you're on the right track. If it scares you that, how am I going to do this? But it still lights you up. That lets you know you're stepping into that more North Node, Rahu, or destiny energy of your life. All right, group 1, that is all I'm seeing for you. I hope this resonated for you. Please feel free to let me know below what you thought, any stories you want to share. I always love to hear from you guys. And of course, the engagement on my channel has been a little lacking again, so any little bit of engagement really does help. And thank you, special thank you to all of you who have been sending those super thanks. It's the little heart with the $sign in the middle. It's just right below the video. If you feel like giving back to the channel or paying it forward in some way, if my messages do help you, I would greatly appreciate that, but it is never ever expected. And those of you wanting to also use my PayPal link for donations, that is also linked below. I just wanted to say thanks again so much to all of you for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you, group 1, right here back at the Den Creative. All right, bye. All right, group 2, or those of you who selected the abundance card and this cute little seashell, this is going to be your message, just whatever it is you need to hear right now or what you need to know. Spirit is leading the way on this reading, and these keywords that we use, the creative blocks, abundance, and money, are leading you to the message that is best suited for you. So you have the abundance card in addition here to the crown chakra rainbow moonstone card. Isn't this just beautiful? Yes, let's read it. It says calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. pairing this up here also with the abundance card, which says, Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. So this is you guys really calming that monkey mind, releasing the stress, worry, and anxiety about the future, how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that, where's the money coming from, how am I ever going to be who I want to be, all these things that we worry about or think about on a day-to-day basis. You guys are kind of pumping the brakes on that, or making a more conscious effort to pump the brakes on that, doing meditation, getting out in nature, doing breathing exercises, connecting to your breath, I think is very important to you guys. Really filling your lungs all the way down to your stomach instead of the shallow breathing through your throat like most people do. Just really utilizing your lungs and really activating your heart, third eye, throat, and crown chakras is what's really going on here. But you guys really are clearing the way to bring more abundance into your life and releasing your ego's plan and allowing more of your own higher self's plan to come online and really make things happen in your life. But it's going to come from this more yin energy of calm and balance in your life. So what else do we have going on? Anything group number 2 needs to hear or know right now? Please, Spirit, let us have it. Let us have it. We have here the 3 of Cups. I'm loving this so far. What a beautiful card. What else do group number 2 need to know, please, Spirit? Here it is. And I always get questions about this deck. It is the Pacific Northwest Tarot. I'm in love with it. It was the most water-based deck I had. I was doing a little beach theme here today, and there's some water here with a fish. So yeah, I think I made the right choice in tarot decks today. But yes, we've got the Strength card paired up with the 3 of Cups. So there is going to be some celebration, some soul connection, like we were saying about stepping more into your higher self's plan rather than your ego's plan. And the Strength card to me always represents allowing our higher self to take the wheel. You know, instead of Jesus take the wheel, it's like higher self, take the wheel. We got to do this. We can do this. We can get through anything together, and you don't have to do it alone. I think so many of you are my go-getters and my you're the first person to step in and give the shirt off your back to help someone else, but now is the time for you to receive. You guys really are tied to group 1. There are some very amazing underlying messages or themes between the 2 piles. If you were also drawn to group 1, feel free to watch that. If not, no worries. But yes, this is about, you know, celebrating the abundance of life, having gratitude, really strengthening the bonds and connections, not just to the people in your life, but also to spirit and your higher self with the Strength card coming through. But this is letting you know, and I just heard the calm before the storm. So and then there's Spirit checking on it on my phone over there. So calm before the storm. So some of you might be about to go into something that is very difficult for you, financially or emotionally, quite possibly. If you're like, wait, what's going on? Don't worry. This is something that's already been brewing. You can see the storm in the distance. So if you are like, yeah, I don't know what she's talking about, disregard the fact that there's a storm brewing for you. This is for those who already feel something happening, something shifting, changing, morphing. But this is shifting, changing, and morphing for your highest good, to allow more of your beautiful, abundant light to come online so that you can create more abundance in your life. And again, you don't have to do it alone. Maybe some of you are collaborating or partnering up with someone else. We did also get that message in group 1. So it's very fitting here for your message as well. All right, what else does group 2 need to hear or know? Messages, advice, wisdom, guidance, anything that needs to come through at this time for group 1. And we have synchronicity, and there's some dolphins. So you guys might have been seeing some dolphin symbolism lately, but just the fact you have the synchronicity card, Spirit has been communicating. Your higher self has been communicating with you, and right as I say that, my right ear is a ringing. So yes, you are getting the spiritual downloads and communication, even if you don't know exactly what these messages or memos mean. Just you acknowledging, hey, I saw 1111 on the clock, or oh, that license plate says 222 over there, or wow, my ear is ringing right now. Just you acknowledging, okay, I don't know what the message means, but I got the message. You're still downloading that information in some capacity. And it might even be as you're falling asleep. I see your guys' dream state, or even like the wind down right before bed is very important to get you in a mindset. I want to say mind space and mindset at the same time. It didn't work. A mindset or a mind space to be able to manifest while you sleep. Some of you might be listening to some abundance or manifestation stuff as you go to sleep, or just something that really calms your mind, because I think many of you have trouble at times falling asleep because your mind is going. So listening to something or doing some sort of breathing exercise or countdown to sleep, even cutting screen time back. That's something a lot of us are guilty of right before bed, is, you know, watching Netflix or looking at our phone and catching up with, you know, social media or whatever it is. But Spirit is asking you to create this beautiful, like almost sanctuary around your wind down time at night. Maybe you're journaling, maybe you're pulling yourself some tarot cards, maybe you're having a nice hot cup of tea. I know where I'm at, it's hot already. We don't want hot tea, we want iced tea. You know, whatever floats your boat at this point. Ha! Beach pun, float your boat. Yeah, I am corny. I'm sorry about that. Very corny joke, and I apologize. But yeah, I see you guys just really, oh, what's the word? Just really, I'm at a loss for words, but it feels so cozy. This little nighttime routine that Spirit, your higher self, is asking you to create so that you can have, you know, the best foot forward when you step out of bed in the morning. You feel refreshed, you feel ready to start the day. Maybe some of you are even planning your next day the night before, writing out like a brain dump of all the things you got to do instead of sitting there staying up till 1 or 2 a.m. processing and thinking about, oh man, I gotta do this tomorrow, I gotta do that, I gotta call that person, I gotta make that appointment. Instead of just thinking these things, maybe brain dump it. Just write it all down before you go to bed so that you can clear your mind. And then we have your make a decision. And this might be why so many of you are just monkey mind, monkey mind, monkey mind. Because with the make a decision card here, it says feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. And even those of you who are maybe making pros and cons list about certain decisions, or you're not sure what direction to go, literally ask Spirit for signs, symbols, synchronicities to let you know you're on the right path. But you already know. With this Strength card, your higher self already knows the best decision. And even if you make a decision and later you're kicking yourself like, oh, I should have done the other thing instead, you still made the right choice because you are learning a lot of things, and a lot of value comes from the obstacles in our lives, the problems, or as I like to call them, spice them up and call them an opportunity for growth. You guys are finding an opportunity to grow through any obstacles, which is really beautiful. All right, let's get a couple more cards in this situation here for group 2. I'm really loving your reading, guys. You're working through some things, a lot of mental stuff that has been maybe weighing you down, or just, you know, you're just maybe some of you feeling like you're going against the current here. But some fish, you know, salmon specifically, swim against the current to do what they need to do. So maybe some of you are kind of going against what seems like the flow that we were talking about in group 1, but it's really to get you in the right stream. Okay, what else do we have? We have be spontaneous. Yes, I love this, because especially when you're stuck, just getting out and doing something you're not used to doing, you know, just thinking, oh, you know, it'd be fun to go to the movie tonight, or, oh, we should go on a nature walk. Instead of just thinking about it and then scheduling it into your schedule next week, just get up and do it, you know, if your schedule allows, of course. But just getting up and going out and doing something, or getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of that stagnation, can make that decision-making process for those of you who have a big decision, or you're weighing the pros and cons of certain decisions you need to make. Just getting out of your day-to-day monotonous routine can really open new timelines, open new doors of opportunity for you that you didn't even know existed. And then we also have positivity. So through all of this, you know, transition and up-leveling that you guys are going through right now, remaining positive, I think, is going to be key here. That doesn't mean every day is going to be love, light, rainbows, and roses, because that's just not it. That's just not it in this, at least, third dimensional matrix that most of us are touching foot in right now. But this is about when something does arise, you face it head on, and you don't get stuck in it. You don't churn and churn and churn in this one area. You move through it, you feel it, heal it, deal with it, release it, and move on, and then look to the brighter skies. That's really what you're doing here, is making these small changes, maybe even specifically with that night routine and getting enough rest, and then waking up with a fresh start every morning. And that's going to help you, you know, put your best foot forward every morning and, you know, really greet the day with a lot of positivity. So that is the message I am receiving for you, group number 2. I hope this resonated for you. Please feel free to share below with me any stories, any thoughts. I always love to read and even comment back to as many of you as I can. And the engagement on my channel has been very hit and miss yet again lately, so I do appreciate any little engagement on my channel. more than you know. And I just want to say a special thank you to those of you who have been sending the little super thanks right below the video there. There's a heart with a little $sign. Your little donations have been really helping me keep this channel afloat through this very low engagement time or, season of life here on my channel. It really has been the one thing keeping me going. So thank you so much. And those of you who do not want to do the super thanks, I also have my PayPal linked below, but no donations are ever expected out of you, but they are greatly appreciated to those that feel the need, feel the call to donate. I really do appreciate it. So thanks again, you guys, so much for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you, Group 2, right here back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3 are those of you who selected the money card and this cute little starfish. This is going to be your message, just whatever needs to come through, whatever you need to hear or know at this time. And Spirit is just leading the way on this reading. So we have here with our fun little beach theme. I hope you like the beach theme. It's been very hot where I'm at here in Montana, so I'm like, ooh, I miss the beach. I want to go to the ocean. I can't get there right now, but I'm there in spirit. I love the ocean, and I've only been a very small handful of times. Sorry about my phone over there. But yes, those of you who can get to the ocean, do it. It's such a therapeutic place to be. So you have the money card, in addition here to the security card with the root chakra, and the stone on the back here is garnet. So that might be a stone you want to work with during this time. But it says security, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. And I love security paired up with money because for many, if not most of us on this planet, a big source of security and stability for us is having enough money. Having money, it may not buy happiness, but it sure does buy a lot of security and safety. So some of you may have been really struggling with money or just wishing or thinking of ways to create more stability, security, abundance, money in your life. Speaking of abundance, we did have that keyword abundance and then money here for you. So I don't know, maybe some of you have selected groups 2 and 3 today because, to me, money and abundance sometimes can go hand in hand. But the money card, and again, I apologize for my phone. Money card says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. And that might be something you want to replay and write down as like a little money affirmation. I'm also seeing you guys doing some sort of spell work or candle work with money. There's also the opportunity to create a little money bowl. Just do money bowl ritual or creating a money bowl. You just type that into the search here. There's plenty of ways to go about creating a money bowl. Okay, I'm gonna turn my phone off. Searching money bowl ritual. And also another really great thing, you can buy these little chime candles in all sorts of colors. You can even get a box with all the assorted colors. Green, I always associate with the color money because in the US, a lot of our money has like a green tone on the paper. But one thing you can do, Guiding Echoes actually did a little money spell, or I think it's an abundance spell. I can't quite remember exactly what it was called or the title of it, but she just took a little pin and carved in her intentions, like money flows easily to me, wrote her name on it, opportunities are endless, things like this. And she also used some essential oils, and the ones that I know for sure work for money and abundance are ylang ylang, also frankincense, patchouli, and cinnamon oil. Those are the 4 I tend to use for some sort of little money spell. So that might be just a little thought for those of you that want to, feel like you're being proactive in creating more flow of abundance and money in your life. But let's go ahead and get some tarot in the mix. I think I've gone on long enough about money and little rituals, but you guys can do that Googling to research what's best for you. Candle magic or, a money bowl, something like this. All right. What does group 3, I called you group 2, but Spirit knows I meant group 3, what they need to know right now. So some of you may have also selected group 2, that's big confirmation. Ooh, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So this makes a lot of sense with the energy of security and money and just knowing that things are going to be in divine order. It's not just going to be an overnight thing where all your money woes have disappeared, or, those of you who have enough money and maybe want to give more money to charity or help other people with that financial stability, it's not coming as quickly as you would want because the Knight of Pentacles is a slower moving energy, but yet yet. There is a positive here. At the same time, the Knight of Pentacles creates stability over time. It's slowly building, but at the same time, it's not something that's just going to blow away in the wind. It's creating something very secure, very stable. So I love this coming in with this grouping here. It just, to me, just validates that you guys are on the right track with something. Some of you might even be switching jobs or looking to switch jobs to something that is more stable, more secure, pays more money. I'm also seeing some sort of promotion or raise in a current work situation. And then others of you are still just kind of staying status quo at work, but having some sort of side hustle that you're really excited about that maybe you can even do from home. Something like this, new opportunity for you. Or if this is something you've already been doing, you're just finding new ways to increase your bankroll. You're bringing more money in. But then with the Eight of Cups, like I was saying, to those of you looking to move away from possibly a relationship or a job or a situation that's no longer serving you, you've outgrown this. This lizard here has shed his skin, so why carry all this dead skin around? It's just going to hamper his growth, and it's just not good for him. It's not healthy to keep all that on. So the healthy thing to do for him is to shed that skin and move in a new direction. And some of you are being asked at this time to shed maybe even possibly limiting beliefs surrounding stability, security, your ability to create security in your life, your ability to earn money, your limiting beliefs surrounding money. Maybe some of you grew up paycheck to paycheck, and now you're kind of living that cycle, but you guys are here to break certain cycles. So there might have been, even if it wasn't a paycheck to paycheck situation, maybe there was just a lot of debt in your family. Your parents used a lot of credit cards, or wasted a lot of money. I'm seeing a lot of money just going out the window for no good reason, really. And that could, if that doesn't resonate as you doing this or have done that in the past, that could have been your parents or people that are close to you that you maybe even been trying to help them with their financial budgets and just advising them almost in a financial sense. Or some of you that resonates for, maybe you are looking into some sort of financial advisor. And a lot of times when you're at that point where you're like, I need help with my money, maybe you don't have a lot of money to spend on a financial advisor, but there's a lot of amazing free resources and information, say on YouTube or out on the internet somewhere, that you can find to really help you figure out your financial standing and situation. And those of you looking to pay off debt, finding some sort of schedule or system. I just heard the snowball debt deal, and I don't know a lot about that because I myself have never taken out a credit card. The only loan my husband and I ever have for anything is our home. We've never taken out loans for cars or anything. We save until we get what we need, and then we pay for it right out with cash. That's just how we do it. That doesn't mean that's the way you have to do it. So I'm just saying, I'm not the best person to advise you on how to consolidate debt. Whatever works best for you as far as your debt consolidation, student loans, house payments, car payments, outstanding credit card debt, looking into ways to really pare this down or get these things paid off, or to kind of start thinking about long-term ways that you don't have to rely so much on credit for certain things. Those of you who are like my financial gurus, or you don't have a lot of debt, you can apply this, money and debt message to, your energy. Where are you spending your energy? It doesn't all have to be just, where you're spending, cash money. Where are you spending your attention, your energy, your life force? Where is your time, attention, and affection going? Is it going to people and places that deserve that time, affection, and attention? Is it not? Finding ways to adjust this can really benefit you guys at this time. All right, what other messages do we have for wonderful, amazing, immaculate group number 3? And it's very funny, I just wanted to really hype you guys up just now. So this might even be looking, there's this cute little video of this little girl, standing in front of the mirror like, you're amazing. But she's saying, I'm amazing. I am beautiful. I am capable. All these, buzzwords. So maybe this is you hyping yourself up by literally looking in the mirror and telling yourself you are what you are, even if you don't believe it yet. We also have helpful person. So it's very interesting. We're talking about financial advisors and you hyping yourself up. Maybe you are your own helpful person at times, but there is also someone who wants to help you. Think of who that might be and initiate contact. That might be that friend that gave you some advice or said, hey, if you ever need help, let me know. I will be right there. I'm seeing this might even be needing help to declutter or get something in order or figure something out. And that could even look like you just talking out your situation and just having someone to bounce it off of, even if they're not offering input, can just help you open up the possibilities just by speaking something out loud at times. Kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. I would line up all my dolls and teddy bears and everything, and I would just tell them everything that was going on and how sad I was if something was going wrong in my life, as a kid. And I just felt so much better after talking to my animals and my dolls and my Barbies. And I know they probably weren't listening, but like it felt like I had an audience, and in a good way, like not like I'm drama and I'm a train wreck and everyone's watching, but like it just felt like I had that support that maybe I didn't get from other people in my life at the time. Let's see what else. So this could look as simple as calling up that person who is helpful, or just looking at yourself in the mirror and saying all the things you need to hear. All right, what else do we have? We have also Divine Magic, and anytime I get a card that is like the depiction on the back of the card, I just think it's extra special. But it says Divine Magic, extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. And for some of you, again, this could be financial miracles, or literally like Six of Cups energy, or Six of Pentacles energy. That's what I'm looking for. Six of Pentacles energy, which I think came out in group 1. Yes, it was group 1. Six of Pentacles energy. Someone wants to help you. That could even be spirit. So calling on spirit, because spirit cannot invade our free will or encroach on our free will in any way. A lot of times we have to ask for specific help from spirit. Help me with my money. Help me with this. Help me with that. Or I give my guides permission to help me with this problem or this situation or this relationship, whatever it is. And they will help you. And a lot of times you will realize that you've been playing small or trying to keep yourself in a box, and you're shedding that skin and just expanding. It's very Jupiter energy as well. All right, what else do we have for group 3, please, Spirit? What's coming through for group 3? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Any advice, wisdom, guidance at this time? Oh, I dropped the deck on the floor. We have here re-energize. So yeah, there might be this need to kind of take a step back, do some rest, recuperation, rejuvenation. It's a very Mercury retrograde energy I'm getting with this. But we do have, at least at the time of my filming, this year we do have, of course, a couple other Mercury retrogrades, maybe one more Mercury retrograde, maybe 2. I cannot remember at this time. But also Mars is going retrograde, Uranus is going retrograde. I mean, we got retrogrades all over. Saturn's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde. Things like this are going on. But the retrograde times are a great time to re-examine, re-energize, recuperate. Just really figure out, what is it I'm here to do and how am I going to do it? But there is this need to step back and re-energize yourself, especially those of you who have been that helpful person to a bunch of other people, and you just need a break or a time off or a moment or a vacation. Give yourself the care that you need. Very self-care vibes with that. And also waiting. Yeah, and Knight of Pentacles. This person could be waiting for, however long it is people wait for. But it's very interesting. We have 2 mermaids sitting on rocks, which, mermaids tend to stay in the water for the most part. So this is almost like getting out of the comfort zone, because this is above, above what they're used to. So this is like raising your vibration or rising above a situation, quite possibly. But like going back to the waiting message, you could just sit and wait, or yes, maybe you're waiting for a specific thing, but you can, I don't want to say busy yourself, because that sounds like such a waste of energy. But it's like you are utilizing the time that you are spending waiting for one thing to put effort and energy and attention and affection and resources into something else. It's like you're building something on the side while you're waiting for something else. It's almost like Spirit's showing me like convenience things, like a washing machine, a dishwasher, all the things that, a microwave even. But while you're setting your dishwasher, getting all your dishes in the dishwasher, and then you push the button to start the cycle, that doesn't mean you then have to sit there and watch the whole, there's not much you can see. I mean, the door is closed, you can hear things happening, but you usually can't really see what's going on in that dishwasher while the dishwashing is happening. But you have that faith that, okay, things are happening. I know this cycle's going to complete, and my dishes will be finished, and then I can put them away. And in the meantime, I'm going to use that time and effort and resource to go figure out my finances, or I'm gonna vacuum the living room and then I'm gonna rotate my laundry and I'm gonna fold this and I'm gonna do that. You're not just resting on your laurels. Yes, you may be waiting for those dishes to be done so you can cook dinner, but at the same time, you can use that time that's kind of, the behind the scenes stuff of the dishwasher to go create something else or to make something else happen in your life. But a lot of times, waiting around for something to happen after you've taken that action, say you have filled out an application for a college or a school or some sort of something that you maybe even like a move, like a home, mortgage application, or applying to get an apartment or something like this, and you're waiting to hear back on something. That can be a very nail-biting and aggravating time. So, and yeah, there's not much you can do to speed that process up, but you can use that time instead of sitting there waiting by the phone to hear back if you got approved or whatever the case may be. You're utilizing that time to do something else, if that makes sense. All right, that is the message coming through for you, Group 3. I hope it resonated. Please feel free to let me know below what you thought. Any stories you want to share, I always love to read your comments, and I try to comment back to as many of them as I can. And I want to say a very special shout out and thank you to those of you who've been sending the super thanks. It is right below this video. It's the little heart with the $, and that has literally been keeping my channel afloat. You guys don't even know how much that means to me and how that is just helping keep this channel going at this point. So specifically because of the low engagement and viewership on my channel at this time, hopefully we can shift out of that. But for the time being, those super thanks have really been helping, so thank you so much. And those of you who don't want to send a super thanks but would still like to donate to the channel, you can always use my PayPal linked in the description below for that. The donations are never, ever, ever expected, but always very greatly appreciated. And I just wanted to say, Group 3, thanks again so much for all those likes, comments, shares, subscribes, all the things, including those super thanks and donations. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. All right, bye!